festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Arlington, Texas, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, our partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Wright, a 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground. Over to Lowe. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And the 1-0.
2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. And that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Termarr Johnson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here is Austin Meadows. Right, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch. Ball one low. The pitch. Got him. 2 out. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Fernando Ortega, looking for his first big league hit right here. That misses, and it's 1-0. Johnson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Fernando Ortega with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Diego Trevino up now for the Tigers. And the first offering is not close. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle, and that one handled. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Welcome back. And starting this one, Tarek Skubal. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first, here's Nico Horner. And a pitch. There's a strike. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also this ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Horner into second, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Leody Taveras, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch, not close. No outs, runner on second. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Just off the inside edge. And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a hit. Horner flies around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Meadows makes the grab, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now the lefty. High fly ball, right field. Green makes the grab, and there's two away. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Falling behind 2-1. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. Right, back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Popped up, Seager under it, hauls it in for the out. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
And he lays down a bunt. Boots it. Justin Crawford with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
1 gone, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Francisco Mejia. in there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Here comes a pitch.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Ramon Urias. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Good eye right there. Next offering is fouled back. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The right field.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And first offering is fouled off. Scoop will throw to first. Smith back on a dive. The 0-1. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Bottom to the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Smith leads off first with one away. Next one off the plate inside. Counts full, 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Nico Horner stepping in for the Rangers. Line and a base hit into right. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded with one away. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bases loaded, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Seager stands in now. Just missed. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And now it's even up. Swung on, belted. That's back there. One runs in, and it's off the wall. In to score from first, and it's 4-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Flied out his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rangers 4 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Edwin
Arroyo, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. On a line, base hit.
The right fielder, number 31.
Edwin Arroyo with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Right with a throw over. Arroyo dives back in safely. The 0-1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths, top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. In the air to left center. Smith drifts towards it, brings it in for the third out. as we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
The catcher, number 28.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Green pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Urias, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Semien runs. Throw. Save! Mejia too late.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. And the pitch.
Ball.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Next pitch downstairs, and now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. The walk and a run scored his first time. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that one off the outside edge. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is inside. And a count 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The next pitch misses. And now 3-1.
I know his slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Onto the fourth. Now the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
right back to work. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch inside. Now 2-2. And down on strikes. One down. Now here is Fernando Ortega. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
One down, base is empty. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And he deals.
Ball.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The wide to kick the pitch. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And here's the first baseman, Diego Trevino. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the right-hander deals. And now 2-0. Ortega, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. There's a strike. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first. Got him.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Now the third baseman, Cam Collier. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That's inside.
That's inside.
Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one missing low. And there's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10, Justin Crawford.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Justin Crawford. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Ortega coming home.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is
running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And here it comes. Towards first. Has some trouble with it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out on the play. So now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The pitch. In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in, Edwin Arroyo.
Edwin Arroyo.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Green in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson, 1 for 2. There's a strike. The pitch. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Now it's Austin Meadows.
The left fielder, Austin Meadows.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. Tigers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel
The
Lowe.
Rangers, the first baseman, Nathaniel
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Genesis Cabrera, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Diaz, the right-hander, also getting loose. 0-1 down. And that's a little bit high.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Outside.
Ball 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Eric Skubal won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Garrett Hill on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's Marcus Semien. First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch is outside. Here's a 3-0. And he pumps it a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's filled up. At the belt and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So digging in, Jonah Heim. Liner, base hit. Low, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Oh, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
There's a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to third, could be 2. quickly to second for one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Mejia makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Fernando Ortega. Right, back to work. Ortega goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. .3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So man aboard, Diego Trevino, the next to hit.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Collier, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Justin Crawford getting ready to hit. Pitch out, but no action. Ortega off of first with 2 away. Right with a throw over. Back in safe, really close. 2 outs. They say you win.
1-1.
Right, checks the runner. Ortega back in on a dive. The 1-1. That one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hill measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Green going after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Next to hit, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Taveras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1-1.
Right-handed reliever. And that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Tosses to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. They're up 5-1. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Cole Winn.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Mejia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a pitch. And that's too high. Bullpen activity starting up now. Joe Barlow getting loose out there. Barria warming up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Arroyo stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is down low. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th. So the lineup flips over. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 3. Ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Left field. And that is a foul ball. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
Okay.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Corey Seager.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he deals. He was late there, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and Seager is set down.
Now back, first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
swings and misses. 2 away.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer
Now,
black.
the designated
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The 0-2 stays alive. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead this one though 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Strike 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Joe Barlow appears to be getting loose. The 0-1.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Righty to the plate. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Meadows batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Great deception with the change up there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
The why to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot. That one just misses, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Smash to the left side. Over to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers 1. Miguel Diaz gets the call from the pen.
Number 58, Miguel Diaz.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
The pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. The punch out there, and one gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Genesis Cabrera up and throwing. And the right-hander deals. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it stays fair.
The batter.
Man at first with one gone. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball one. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And the righty deals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. He goes down looking. Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Urias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the third out. And welcome back. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Diego Trevino. Win back to work. And downstairs, action in the pen down there. Joe Barlow up and loosening in the pen. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Collier, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Low. Should have this one. The 1-1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough.
That's for the Tigers. And up next for Detroit, Justin Crawford. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses the mark. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras going after it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take the series opener here at home.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
looking silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out of city. Heard you got it in a heart full of envy. Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you master. Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live when we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't preach now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I look forward. They never seen this before. I
to Hingley, from Hingley I went to Preston. Can be depression, is you about that life, that's the question. Is you about that life, that's the question. They even cropping or plotting, they even, it's not a problem. I come through in the Batman looking Gotham, it's all happening. They even, I'll get used for stashing. You got a job, then that's a gaff to put the cash in. I lost raps and never look back. We all play our part, even hood rats. Sitting in it for weeks, they run maths and whole stats. Unplug, she'll line you up so I can get you pushed back. But every day is peak, where we at, you better do something, move something, lick a move, do something. Everybody's active, play your part, no slacking. Everybody's playing their position, that's the day I'm wishing got up in the system. Ain't no way of living, sick of getting sick of seeing cats, it's a catch. We in it, never loved the roles cause they won't love you back. But young G's love to let Kodak, she got a monkey on her back. And if I robbed you, then you will get my money back. It's a lesson, you live in life, then that's a blessing. Show her love, she holds you. Shining anywhere I step in, I get up and get to pressing. From Forest Bank to Hingley, from Hingley I went to Preston. Can be depressing, is you about that life, that's the question. Is you about that life, that's the question.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. In the AL Central, the Tigers got an astounding 20 hits in total as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 14-8. The Kansas City Royals put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 9-6. The Twins took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 6-2. German Marquez allowed only one earned run pitching into the ninth inning as the Guardians disposed of the Angels 4-1. Nick Pratto was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Rays pushed past the Diamondbacks 3-2. Tim Anderson had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the Bo Sox to the win over the rival Yankees 5-4. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 1-0. The Seattle Mariners got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-2. The Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 3-1. The New York Mets totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 4 total home runs as they crushed the Cubs 12-2. Victor Robles had 3 hits in the contest as Cincinnati